It's time to continue Daniel Dankovsky's excellent adventure. Except he doesn't use a phone booth. He uses clocks.
See, I like Daniel Dunkowski's No Good, Very Bad Day.
I always remember important items, artifacts. Small things are forgettable. Consumables are not transferred between days. They're waiting for me in the clock on the day when I collected them. Cool.
Yes, Pathologic 3 has come upon us. Also, can you share your screen?
Oh, yes, of course.
You're good. I was like watching it in the stream and I was like, oh wait, I'm supposed to be doing it the other way.
Yes.
This is not the way this happens.
Yeah,
All right, thank you.
Although the word already is certainly doing a lot of work. When it comes to there already being a Pathologic 3.
Tired of this noise.
Because it's been what? How many let's see. Pathologic 2 release date. Pathologic 2 released back in 2019. And so like the pre-COVID years. So many people were wondering, like, what is the Bachelor's route going to look like? When is the Bachelor's route going to get added to Pathologic 2? When is it going to be DLC? Is it going to be called Pathologic 2, like, the Bachelor's route? Is it going to be called the Bachelor's route? Is it going to be a DLC? Is it going to be a standalone DLC? Is it going to be like an expansion pack, something that you can buy by itself? And then all the way down in the bottom right of the sequel alignment chart, people joked that the chaotic evil version of the Bachelor's route would be Pathologic 3. And they were right.
Heyo, 21 months. Nice.
Raisin, thank you for subscribing for 21 months. That's like 1 month 21 times. Really makes you think. Let's see. In your brain, when it comes to Pathologic games, time stopped after you finished watching the H-Bomber Guy video. Yeah. He just, he said that, you know, in about 18 months, everyone would come back and review Pathologic 2, and it's been how many years? Let's see. Pathologic is genius, and here's why. Oh, also 2019. We've been waiting 6 years for that. Oh no, Sid. Last measuring cup fell and shattered on the countertop, punctured the palm of your right hand while trying to clean up the glass. At least it wasn't too bad. I'm glad it didn't need any stitches. That's a good sign at least.
Oh my gosh, I love this. Oh my gosh. I'm like obsessed with the way that she's laying next to this water. Could you hold that real quick? I want to see. I'm gonna tell you, I love where your camera's sat. Keep it right there. I'm gonna take a screen cap. I want that.
Hell yeah.
Let me see if I can like save that snip.
It's incredibly thoughtful, and it really encapsulates just how reflective Ava is herself of.
Yeah, if you can keep it right there. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know why it won't let me like snip the. Let's see. Come on, let me take a screen cap of this game.
Oh, hang on.
You're good.
I also did it. There you go.
Oh, you got it for me? Thank you. I was like, I don't know why my let me see.
Water's dribbling somewhere.
I just thought that was so pretty. Perfect.
A friend of yours commented that the now that Blizzard's released a new DLC for the remastered Diablo 2, seeing as how he had the original since it came out in 2000, it was perhaps time to pay for it. Nice.
Ooh, thank you for getting that screen cap. That was exactly what I was hoping for.
Wonderful. Yeah. Remember, everybody, emulation is always morally correct. When I wake up, I try not to remember what day it is for as long as possible. Morning is a fluid time. Whatever happened outside hasn't reached you yet, which means it has no more power over you than a dream. You know, that's an interesting way to look at it. You know, just kind of live in the moment and, you know, not allow the rush of everything to touch you there. Hey, Archangel, how you doing? As long as you have enough disk space. Yeah, that's always a problem as well. I totally don't play exclusively on private servers of WoW because I absolutely love giving money to Blizzard. Smile. I love the fact that Blizzard will no longer offer the classic version of Warcraft 3. I love the fact that if you buy it, it forces you to download the remake version. Smile. Let's see. It's like I didn't sleep at all. I plunge into emptiness, open my eyes in a new day, and that's it. I don't feel rested. Not everyone knows how to sleep. The Onera text talked about this. There was this woman, Emma, but that's not what I wanted to talk about now. In the mornings, certain things become clear that fade away by evening. This morning, I realized something about you. Why you swing between gloom and fever. Is it that obvious? I don't know. People see what they want to see. And I want to see you. Tell me, have you always been like this? Always swinging from one extreme to the other? She is very pretty. And also, she reminds me of like a baby bird. She's this, you know, she's just this fragile little thing that has, by luck and happenstance, you know, lives in this place because it doesn't feel right for anybody else to live here. And they're like, no, she owns that space because, you know, she fits it. And, you know, she doesn't really have anybody else around, but she just kind of lives there. But she has always wanted more out of life. She's always wanted a purpose. And in the original Pathologic, she ends up taking her life not out of some display of like nihilistic urge or anything, but because she wants the end of her life to mean something, to in a way consecrate the cathedral that had in no way a holy feeling to it before. And I really hope that we can save her from that this time. I have to see that the writing is still quite odd. Yes, the writing manages to still be poetic and weird without having a higher word count than the webcomic that we shall not name.
Where's Ash? We say Homestuck 3 times.
Perhaps, but your town seems to amplify my tendency. Simon once said that a person's greatest battle isn't with their circumstances. Not with hunger, thirst, or exhaustion, which is why you don't have those and Artemi Burak does. The real fight is always with yourself. Until you've been to your own apex and fight your own abyss, you'll never know who you are. Hunger and thirst are serious opponents too. How many thousands of people lose to them every day? A lot, but you'll never be among them. Food, drink, and shelter will always be there for you. You don't even need to think about such trifles. And, you know, this kind of explains a little bit about why Daniel doesn't have to worry about the traditional survival mechanics of the previous Pathologic games. He is always provided with these things because he's an important person. But at the same time, he is also so far in his head that he doesn't think about when he's eating or drinking or, you know, tending to his own needs. And I love that they made this change because in Pathologic 1, it was basically impossible to starve to death as the Bachelor. You started off with plenty of money, you started off with a weapon, if you really wanted to, you could go out and, you know, stab muggers at night to like make good money. You could buy up all of the food in multiple shops on day one. And so it got to the point where, you know, trying to trying to make it interesting for yourself survival wise, you know, became part of the challenge. But, you know, the Haruspex starts off the day almost bleeding to death, hungry and exhausted, and with a reputation that has him on the run from everyone. Yeah, even like regular civilians are trying to beat him to death in the streets. It makes sense for his struggle to be about, you know, tending to food and drink and shelter. So I love that this is the direction they've gone with Pathologic 3. I don't even think about
It has to be the same game.
No, yeah, exactly.
They need to be exactly the same, but also different.
Yeah. You want a down-to-earth show that's completely off the wall. But no one can get inside and change you. Well, they can, and eventually it will happen. Oh shit, Artemi Barak is gonna fuck him in the ass.
Meow.
But only you can keep track of your own peace of mind and the seesaw in your head. How do you know what I call it? Well, it's a pretty obvious image. I suppose so. Oh, we gain amalgam from talking to her. Curious.
Yeah. Why does he get freaked out by... Does he get manic playing the piano?
I'd rather not
Yes.
hear this.
I think there's a hard cap on how much mania that can generate.
That's fine.
Frostbeast says finally, but you know, yeah, Daniel would absolutely be the bottom, but he would tell people that he is in fact a power bottom, the most powerful of bottoms.
Screeching.
Nobody can rival the power with which I bottom.
Oh my, mirrors and coffins are all too alike. One ill-timed glance and they'll trap you inside.
Being caught in your own reflection. Narcissism, you mean?
Plain things will often catch reflections of much more intriguing ones. If your visage keeps turning up reflected everywhere, perhaps it means there's more of you to see.
At least I'm not a vampire.
What? I had to say it out loud, vampire. It strains belief, but still you must believe. The flow of time inside our town is not at all like what you know. It is fluid, it seeps, it leaks, and in it you must I feel like you have to say that in like a Tim Curry voice. It seeps. Leaks.
It seeps, done, leaks, done, and in it you must swim. Da-da. I feel like that's the start to like a really like horny like musical number.
Yeah, like a Fern Gully bit, yeah. Did we all become horny people after watching Fern Gully as children? I think that's pretty well corroborated.
I feel like a lot of like children's shows were a lot hornier than now, like looking back on them.
Yeah.
Like, this is why I'm fucked up in the way I am.
Penis Prager.
We love Penis Prager.
Penis
See.
Prager.
Have this odd feeling that I know what happened in the future, as if the future was instead of will be. It's gonna be the future soon.
I don't always be this way. Things that make me weak. It's so good. And if time flows, then you may bottle it, like blood or dew or tears. You keep it for a rainless day and spend it when you must.
Stock up time on idle evenings and spend it all when a report comes in and work piles up? I wouldn't say no to that, if it was possible, of course.
If you had such a cache of liquid time, you could then move across the days to find yourself at the right time in the right place, Much like you did just now, senor.
I love how
Foreshadowing is a device.
I love how there's, and then I could correct my mistakes, of course, and correct someone else's mistakes.
Right, he can't even admit that he made any mistakes.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna click that.
Oh no, indeed. If you could handle it, senor, what need have you put your mind in chains? You do believe that dead men can one day be brought to life anew.
Sounds too good to be true. I smell a catch.
Just think of it as Simon's parting gift, just like the watch that Nika gave to you. In time, its meaning will be clear, but first you need to learn how to make use of it.
If it'll help me uncover Simon's mystery, then I'm listening.
Amalgam is what we call liquid time. So long as you have some, you need not take a linear view of things. You may rewind the film or turn the story on its side. Oh, sorry. And if perchance you meet... I thought I was done. And if perchance you meet your death, instead of life, amalgam will pour out of you, and you'll be granted a new chance to try.
Granted.
Granted. I don't know why I said it that way. It just came out that way. You have to be granted a new chance to try.
Perchance. I saw that as well, Tibbs. It was very funny. Let's see. When I was younger, I had fancies of rewinding my life like Nickelodeon Reel.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wait. Okay,
Wait,
okay.
is Nickelodeon a real fucking word?
I know, this is what I'm looking up now. Okay, Nickelodeon word.
Nickelodeon.
Okay. The word Nickelodeon is... Okay, the word Nickelodeon is of two parts etymologically. The first part derives from nickel, which is the name of the US 5-cent coin. The second part derives from the ancient Greek word Odeon, a roofed-over theater, indirectly by the way of the Odeon in Paris. Oh, so a cheap theater.
Well? Oh, so that would make sense for, like, children's television.
Yeah. Holy shit. Okay, so it's actually a word.
I feel like it's much less cool now for them to have it. I thought that was like the most innovative thing.
Ah, man. Let's see. Your fellow in the mirror room. Or was that you too? Already told me about it.
You must remember this. To die with no amalgam is a final and true death, the same death that you struggle to defeat. So you must always keep amalgam close at hand, or else you'll meet that darkest end.
Ah, much like a vampire. I understand.
With no amalgam left, your watch is just a watch and not a tool for changing time. You must remember this. To die with no amalgam is... Oh, fuck. We're still there.
I know, you're saying this again. But, I mean,
I'm
the
saying this
tragedy
again?
is
Oh,
saying
really?
this again. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Where do I find this amalgam?
Do you think that's an error, or do you think that it's just a weird thing?
I feel like maybe it's repetition for the sake of importance.
Maybe. Mirrors are a source of it. They glean a man's reflection, trapping time within themselves. And if a mirror you should break is liberated time, you could then take... Ooh. But then that means we have a limited amount of amalgam, right?
I guess.
Because there's only so many mirrors to break. You would think.
And the world inside the mirror will be in shattered pieces. I see.
Amalgam also comes from labors done. Every finished task inspires, giving you more time. Oh, never mind.
Okay. What else?
So not totally a limited resource, potentially. It's amalgam. My task today is to explain the things that matter most. The rest you'll come to know and understand in time. I ask, Senor, do you believe the things I've said? Do you hear my words? Simon's words, with respect.
Simon was doing experiments with times, with watches, clocks. That's the important part, which I understand. Okay, cool. Reuben was hiding in the warehouses. The rules of this town are... Ah, okay, you know what? we're back on the third day. It's incredibly important now that we that we don't fuck things up like we did previously.
Misophonia, Dankowski.
Misophonia to Kirschy.
I keep like looking at the garbage cans, partly because of my conditioning for from Pathologic.
You want to rummage?
Things.
Yes, the urge to like rummage in it like some like starving raccoon is like overwhelming. But
Oh,
at the
yeah.
same time, I know that it's just gonna up my mania, and apparently having mania too high is a drain on your health.
Yes.
Distributor of dead gruel.
Well, I said halt! By the decree of the emergency committee, vaccination is currently being conducted. Don't go anywhere. I'll give you the vaccine now. Oh man, we're RFK in this situation. Run away from the vaccines.
What kind of vaccine is this? Who developed it? Were clinical trials conducted? Can I see the trial results?
It's a vaccine against the sand plague. We've been ordered to distribute it to all the town's residents.
That's not an answer. I can't keep that up. That's not an answer to my question. Who developed it? What's in it?
Listen, why are you so persistent? Who's this? Who's that? It's folk medicine. The people developed it. Got it?
So you
It's
don't
like
even
raw
know-
milk.
Jesus, no.
My job is to distribute the vaccine.
Oh, okay. I'm going to the town hall then. Fuck you.
What's a
Yes.
worm doing? Don't cut the line. I was here before you.
And me too.
Me too. Oh, you go ahead.
We were here before you. What's this line for?
Isn't it obvious? They're handing out a vaccine against the plague here.
I feel like the raw milk vaccine is just looking at the concept of raw milk. You will be vaccinated against it after that.
Can we create a band? Like, can we have a ska band called the Raw Milk Vaccine? Like, we're like Neutral Milk Hotel.
Nice. Absolutely. Who told you that?
You got this one. You're so ready.
Don't you read the governor's notices? What blissful ignorance. Plague has come for this town. My neighbor got sick yesterday and by nightfall he was gone. The plague is in town. You're standing in line, breathing and coughing on each other. Brilliant. I want to live, okay? I have kids and disabled mother. I can't afford to get sick.
I have a disabled mother.
How will they manage without me? My advice, go home. The stuff they're handing out from the cart isn't a vaccine. I guess the worm is just handling the supply chain here. Boo.
I'm gonna laugh about that for far too long.
Are you heading to the town hall too? Why would I be? There's been a commotion in the town since morning. They say all the ruling families have gathered at the town hall. Something's going on. If only we knew what exactly and what to prepare for. Yeah, we're heading over there. I'm just checking some shit out first, you know? Child.
You're really good at identifying who in this game is a child. There's only one thing worse than a rapist. Boom, a child.
What?
Have you seen that Vine?
No.
Okay, there's a Vine that's like, there's only one thing worse than a rapist, and then they pull down the thing and it says child rapist, but they go, a child.
Oh, okay, yeah. Nice.
A child, no. Not at all my intention for that. There's only one thing worse than a rapist.
Let's see, they have reagents and other such things. But I don't think I have a whole lot that they want. These children are not interested in tobacco.
Oh, that wasn't quite the Winnie the Pooh voice, now that I'm thinking about it. That was very like Jim Cummings. Winnie the Pooh for the lady voice you did. Just pretty great.
Give me the vaccine.
Mother.
got the sand plague. Oh, bother. I also love the standing in empty townsfolk when it's raining. Yeah, strike the pose. I mean, it's almost like the. I mean, yeah, like any uncanny behavior can be explained by them being extras in a play. No, fuck, no, no, not again. High five ghost from Family Guy. I have never seen that episode of Family Guy. Boom. No bother. My mother needs a vaccine.
My mother.
So sometimes when I'm playing Pathologic, I just like to switch up the pronunciation.
Yeah, just make the pronunciation just weird.
Mm-hmm. Just like instead of death, it's dia.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was a stupid thing we did.
Mm-hmm. You'll be happy to know that I carried it over into our thing. I'll play with Zen.
Good. Or yeah.
It just fucks her up every time. Them, rather. Okay, let's see.
Step back now. I won't do it. Do you hear me? I won't. You can't make me.
Calm down. No need to scream. What's going on? Ah, so you're not with them? Some kind of beastly crowd on the street, grabbing people, forcing them to rub dirt in their wounds. They call it a vaccine. That's something new. Where did they get this vaccine from? I'd like to know too. Step savages. Came in a cart, scaring everyone. Have a look. Well, they definitely have, are those piss jars? I think those are piss jars.
Gatorade.
They work for Amazon.
Yeah, they aren't allowed potty breaks.
Is this like a giant... Resembles a bull's head. This bull is a local cult. Madness. Like, yeah, it really does just look like a giant bull skull.
Cool.
I'm a little disappointed that there aren't a whole bunch of tragedians pointing to the way to the town hall.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm getting too manic. I'm losing health too fast. Okay. Take a little calomel.
Hydrate and unscrimp, says Braids and Bar.
Yes, thank you.
Everybody unscrimp while you're at your... We all know that you're scrimping right now.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that, Ash. Hope you're able to pull back a win.
Oh no, I'm on my way to Virginia now, Ash. You don't know me, too.
Mono has unlocked the scrungly dude. Ego
Mono's never scrimped in their life.
Ooh, supplies. Nuts.
Oh my god, I love giving nuts to kids.
Yeah, in a trade way, not like an Epstein way.
Yeah. Eating 20 cheese skewers? No. Script fried this rice.
That's a lot of cheese.
I saw an Instagram reel where a guy was doing a voiced meme of the detective from the Knives Out series.
Ooh.
And it was like, are you meaning to tell me that the shrimp we have before us was fried by a common shrimp? I thought that was delightful.
Hell yeah. Let's see, if I read this, I can now make reagents. That's the actual pronunciation of that word, so...
You're telling me a gingerbread this man before us?
That is my favorite. You mean to tell me the road works ahead? I sure hope it does.
Road work ahead. Yeah, I sure hope it does.
Their answer is in
That stays funny.
The bird flu? Well, I mean, they tend to do that. Greetings. Do you have an appointment? What is happening here? Some sort of gathering by the sound of it. Oh, no, impossible. Gatherings are forbidden around here. Is this a matter of local politics? Politics in video games? Surely not.
Never. No.
It's a matter of the plague, naturally. Assemblies of any kind are forbidden. Is this a joke? I'm a doctor. Ah, then come in. Go in there on the left. They've been waiting an hour already. Got to be kidding me. Rah, rah, rah. That's one of those fried rice jokes I ever saw. Is like, you're telling me an egg fried this right? Yeah, and then just like, I wish I was a girl.
Aww.
Just like everybody wishes they were a girl at some point, or think about what it was like to be a girl, right? And then all your friends are like, no, and they're like, oh well, I'm never bringing this up again. Hey, it's Yulia. This is a cash register, which I wish I could steal from, but Dankovsky has no need for money, much like how he has no need for women. The men of war. So we've got Vlad Olgimsky here.
Oh my god, puffiest jacket of all time.
Right. We've got Victor Kane and and I think Yogi, and it's Alexander Saburov.
His name is
Alexander
Alexander.
I did indeed say woman, like
Woman.
like from the fascist route of Disco Elysium. They're like, do you know what the real cause of all society's ills are? And it's like, women, men of war, they're insane.
Good.
All right, folks. We will take part in this, magical COVID meeting in a moment here. But first, it was so timely, like when fucking COVID came out and people started playing Pathologic, and I was just like, I can't do this right now. But then I did go back later and play it, and then I ended up loving it. When I was in the headspace to process it. But yeah,
There's too much at the beginning.
the furry idiot there in the box needs to be fed, and I think it's a good time to get up and see to your biological needs, and then we will all be right back. All right, everybody, we're back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Okay. Let's do this.
Ooh. Welcome to our COVID meeting. It's the boss.
Like a boss.
Like a bull.
Owner of the Bull Enterprise. That is the entire complex of facilities for slaughtering bulls and turning them into foods and goods. His belly is as vast as his abattoirs, and his confidence in his own power. Olgimsky managed to bend an entire people to his will, bridling ancient myths into his service. He loved no one but his daughter. And in every ending of Pathologic 1, he's fucking dead.
Who knocks on your door at night? Who screams down your chimney? A white. No.
White?
Just the wind.
I'm scared of white people.
I'm scared of white people. I don't trust white people.
Right? Ah,
Yeah.
Bachelor. Why are
Hi there,
you
hello.
here? Hey, Starfire, how you doing? This is something of a family matter. Do you have a family, Bachelor? I've got one in the capital. My laboratory is my family.
Oh my god.
I know, right? It's perfect. How you doing, Starfire? Having an enterprise for a family is familiar. Yes, that is the root word of familiar, as in like family. Go back to that capital of yours then, to your family. Fair winds. Let's see. I'd gladly do so, but the town is shut off. There's a quarantine in place.
What?
Good question, yeah. My patience has its limits, Boors. I insist you pay our guest the proper respect. It was I who invited him to this meeting. Inviting an outsider into the house. Are you sure he is as learned as you say? Does he specialize in our shared tribulation? Hope everyone is doing well. I'm pretty good now, you know. I was a little rough earlier, but streaming always puts me in a better mood. Please don't tell me please don't tell me you've forgotten what happened during the first outbreak. Almost no one survived. So, if this canon is the same as the Pathologic 2 canon, then 5 years ago, the town suffered an outbreak of sandpest, and Isidore Barak managed to confine the outbreak to just the crude sprawl, where a bunch of like poor people and workers ended up dying quite awfully, but the outbreak was contained within that district, and so by sacrificing a single district, he was able to save the lives of maybe 10,000 other people. But you know, that's Pathologic for you. It's very Russian. True, we don't know for certain it's the same sand fever, but what if it is? Isidore is gone. We need a doctor like we need air. Any doctor, or else.
Well, I have a bachelor in medicine.
Which, you know, like we
Same
joke,
thing.
like we joke that having a bachelor's degree in medicine doesn't really make you a doctor, but in, you know, the late 1800s, early 1900s, whenever this is, like, that was pretty good as far as qualifications were concerned,
Inflation's a bitch.
right?
I like that still as a concept of inflation, like the more we expect out of degrees and things of that nature.
Mm-hmm. To look up more about how the education is, you know, worth less, you know, in the future than it was in like the mystical time of Pathologic. Google Pathologic inflation.
Oh my god. Honestly, I want to know what happens. I want to know if there's like Rule 34.
There has to be Pathologic Rule 34, like, clearly.
Images. I'm about. Okay, I see nothing on DeviantArt, so I think
Okay.
I did get a recommendation for the book Money Inflation in the United States. So it's all on you, Lola, to make this content happen.
Let's see. Rule 34 has nothing on pathologic inflation, but there are 99 separate entries of pathologic. One of them is Andre Stamatin with Big Naturals.
Oh my god, yes.
Right? And you know, a lot of them are just Artemy and Daniel because, of course.
You know, I'm happy for that.
Okay. And you found Ghosts of the Abyss at the arcade. What is Ghosts of the Abyss? Alcohol was considered medicine back then. It was.
Opium.
And drugs. So the esteemed Governor Saburov picks the first one he sees. Please, enough grandstanding. This town doesn't even have a hospital, and you're looking to be picky about doctors? Enough. This bickering is unbecoming of men of action. Arguments will lead to catastrophe and nothing else. We don't air our dirty laundry here. If he carries a report on our customs to the capital, then we can say goodbye to the town where we hope to build something new. You're hiding something. What have you done, old Gimsky? Spit it out.
It is very Dr. Evil.
Oh my god, yes.
Give me a boon, why don't you?
Including the, like, little bit of asymmetry in the eyes here. You're in no position to ask such questions. We do have some expertise here. If you must know, we've already taken measures, no thanks to you. The termitary's sealed off. The abattoir shut down. The vaccine is made. We have no need of you. Hold on a second. What's this vaccine you're talking about? Vladol Gimsky the Younger has already tested the first vaccine prototype. The results appear promising. What do you mean he's tested the vaccine? Does he have the necessary qualifications? My son has a better understanding of these things than you do, at least. Because this place is his home, his domain, and the results are self-evident. Where can I see these results of yours? You're forgetting yourself again, esteemed bachelor. Because I am
Bachelor.
not... Yeah. I'm not accountable to you. No, he's not a doctor, but it seems the vaccine has indeed helped several people. Several. Everyone. It helps everyone. We gave it to one volunteer, so to speak, this night. Still alive.
So to
and kicking.
speak?
What's that?
Volunteer? There's like volunteers, so to speak. What do you mean, it's so to speak?
Yeah, like, did you volunteer them yourself? Let's see. Still alive and kicking. I like that. I'm writing it all in my discharge summaries from now. Where's he kicking, then? The termitary? I'm not letting you into the termitary. I told you. You won't need the termitary. Andrei Stamatin claims he has given the medication to his people at the Broken Heart. That's a public house by the factory. Bitch, I know where the Broken Heart is. That place has been fucking salvation to me more times than I can count.
Oh, I love that place.
I
It's
could
best.
find my way there in my sleep. And unlike some other places, you can certainly drop in. I see. I'll investigate that concoction. What else do I need to know? You need to know that you are not welcome here. I'll have to leave your emergency meeting for a time then. I need to flush someone out of the Broken Heart. Emergency meeting? Oh god, my mania is so high. Okay, it's low again. Okay. Wait, why is it locked?
And what happens when your mania gets high? I know the depression gets high and then you exit the Discord server, but like...
Mania, I think, seems to sap my health, and then, but it also lets you run fast. Willing sacrifice? Yeah, more or less.
Yogi?
Simon's brother. Rumor has it that they're twins, but some say he's half Simon's age. He always saw earthly justice as a reflection of divine judgment, and treated it with the utmost gravity. But at heart, he remained the chief theorist, the game theorist,
Damn it.
of Simon's ideas, an architect and creator of society and the world itself. Should have listened to him from the start.
Autumn is gloomy this year.
There are times...
What a weird thing to say.
I know, right? And very, portentous of the gloom to come. There are times when manners become irrelevant. Dankovsky is a scientist and a doctor. Simon wished to know him. That means he cannot be a useless man. We need him at the emergency command.
Immortality is not what people imagine it to be. It's different. You cannot achieve it without dying.
Shut the fuck up, Gorgie. We're moving on.
Right? It's not simply that he brandished his accomplishments begging special treatment. Treatment on our day of grief. His arrogance is only part of the problem. He's incapable of listening, of learning. Simon misjudged him. This man has nothing to offer our vision. He may be an intellectual, but he is spiritually bankrupt. See, I found the documentary where James Cameron learns about 9/11 after a submarine dive. Oh my god.
Oh no. Wait a minute. Of course it's Ash in the chat. I was like, who could that possibly... Yep.
Right? There's no one else it could be. Our vision is not currently under threat. The whole town's existence is on the line. The plague you is banging on our doors, and again, Simon said... You gonna say Simon says there, Victor? There's no time for those kinds of jokes. Dr. Dankovsky, you're here. We've been waiting on you.
Why is everyone so sad? Jim, the Twin Towers are gone. Did someone steal them?
Don't patronize me. I heard the last bit of your conversation. When we say we've been waiting, we mean you're late. Even in this, you are impolite. But my brother is right. You are a doctor from the capital, which means your expertise will be highly sought after. And we, or rather I, will have to cope. Yes, smoke vast quantities of copium, dear Georgi. I shall simply catch whatever you inevitably let slip through your fingers. Well, at least you're able to repeat to my face what you whispered behind my back. If I'm speaking softly, it's out of concern for the townspeople, not you. They trust you for now, and Simon believed a man should put his own hand in the fire to discover it burns. I won't stand in the way of them burning themselves on you. Georgi, please calm down. Dr. Dankovsky, despite our differences, we must unite against a common threat. We, the town's rulers, possess the resources, and you have the knowledge. Isidore Barak defeated the previous outbreak of sandpest, but he's DA'd now. We need a doctor.
DA'd? He's
DA'd.
You're like, what's so fucking funny?
Thank you for the voice of reason, Victor. I'll do all I can, but I'm no epidemiologist. Your doubts are noted, but still, which measures do you consider most urgent? We need to set up a hospital, of course, and study the disease. I don't think we can create a cure this quickly, but we can attempt a vaccine to protect the uninfected. So you are a doctor above all else. You think like a doctor. We're in luck. We have enough rulers here, stepping on each other's toes. Healers are what we lack. You made it abundantly clear yesterday that our town and its history are of no interest to you. But know this. 5 years ago, the crude sprawl where the district where the plague was first discovered was simply sealed off. The Dizier is burned out in 3 days. There were rumors of survivors, but that's all they were. Rumors. The sand plague is incurable. Okay, so I predicted earlier, yeah, and yeah, looks like that is exactly the same course of events. Our town, let's say it's relatively young. We don't have equipment or resources, not on this scale. You'll have to improvise. Not even establishing a hospital here after the first outbreak was unwise. It's very telling. No one here asked for your assessment. Excuse me. Plenty of people asked for my assessment. That's why I'm f***ing here. I wish you luck, Bachelor. We are all in the same boat here, and rowing in different directions would mean Diath. As far as I know, you were trying to eradicate Diath. The Diath of our town might as well be your first step. I hope your family will at least refrain from getting in my way. New decree idea, curfew. Restrict the townspeople's freedom of movement to reduce spread of disease. Dogheads insist I've already asked them about the polyhedron. Vlad Jr. has tested some step cure for sandpest in Andre's pub. Third day Ruben was hiding in the warehouses. Well, you know, the warehouses and the pub are very close to each other. It's interesting that for Pathologic 3, the Simon is once again a focal point of this town and of everybody's mythology.
As if things are animated.
Because, like, in Pathologic 1, all three characters talk about Simon Kane, the legendary immortal man who dies before anybody gets to see him. And one of the things that they talk about is like Ruben breaks down his Simon's body to make a vaccine, and the Changeling has the ability to turn people's blood into that of Simon Kane's, and that is how she cures them of the plague. And it all comes back to that immortal man. The funny thing is, just like, in some ways, like, you can ask.
Everything's so vibrant.
Like, in the original game, you can ask, was he ever even real? And they say, that's a really good question, you know, good job for asking it. Unfortunately, yes, he was. And you can be like, what do you mean, unfortunately? It's like, the town basically cannot live without him. You know, like it became a really weird place to live even when he was alive. And they even say, like, we don't think this town can survive his death. Sorry, his death.
Yeah.
Okay. Split stack here. One nut, one marble for this bullet.
One nut.
If you're wondering why do children have bullets, they're bored.
I like weapons.
Yeah. One of the things that is stated to be a matter of fact is that that children will simply throw bullets into fire as a method of entertainment.
Which, like, is pretty accurate to how kids operate.
Mm-hmm. Changeling jump scare. Alright, we're gonna put the scrungly dude away here. Okay.
Why do you insist on snooping around here? Didn't I make it clear that you'd be devoured?
I didn't plan this. You can't walk around without stumbling. You can't walk around the town without stumbling upon the plague.
Well, I'll give you that. Not like you can just run right through the plague. But in that case, you need to learn the anatomy of an infected district. That's usually an epicenter. What do you see on the ground here?
Terra Mater Terra Devoratrix.
I hate him.
Mm-hmm.
There's a focal point somewhere in the district, a plague rupture, and there's often dark crimson flowers blooming above it, a flower that thrives on blood. That makes the rupture easy to spot. If I were you, I'd stay as far away from it as possible.
Ah, focal point of infection, you mean?
Swavery!
Swavery for every. That makes sense. Any infection must have a source.
I mean, the rupture. Didn't they tell you that anger, death, and shabnecks are all born from the earth? Well, now you know, Mr. President.
In other words, somewhere in this district, there's a hotbed of bacteria-ridden dirt with a distinctive flower next to it. I should collect a sample.
Are you out of your mind? How would you react if someone went after your mother? Disturb the earth and the Shabnak Adig will see only you. She won't rest until she strangles the life from you.
How am I supposed to understand the nature of this infection if I don't study it?
She's wandered off right now. Maybe you could pull this off if you find the flower and scrape the dirt beneath it. But next time, the Shabnak will be close by, mark my words. You'll have to stop her somehow to collect your sample. Or dodge her, I don't know. Anyway, you'd be better off just staying home.
What doesn't exist cannot harm me. I just need to keep my imagination in check.
Oh, right, because words can't kill. No one's ever died after the thousands of times someone said, fire, I hate you, or I declare war.
Well, that's completely different. In those
fucking love
cases,
her.
it wasn't the words that killed.
Boom, roasted. Lib logic destroyed.
200 debates won, 0 losses. Dankovsky owns small child with facts and logic. Oh, and now she's gone.
Focus of infection here. The louder the sound, the closer I am.
Shabnaka taken. The golem of Steppe legends. Myth.
Did he say
Fiction.
Steppy?
I think he did.
He said Steppy Legends.
He said, what the fuck, Dankovsky?
He said Steppy. Okay, canon pronunciation confirmed.
Oh my.
I'd like to imagine that he just says it very wrong, but honestly, that's probably the only time we've heard that voice.
Oh.
Steppy Legends.
It was quiet in the night ago.
Child was so defeated she disappeared from his sight. I agree. Boom roasted.
We're playing hot and cold with the plague here. Ooh. Signal files. Oh, geez. Oh, shit.
Ugh. This is fine.
I don't. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's her. It's not fine. It's not fine at all.
Shabnak!
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Boom.
There is no death. Shabnak does not exist.
That's fantastic.
Oh, that used up some amalgam then. Okay. The child was so defeated she disappeared from his sight. Yep. Okay, cool.
Greetings!
Hi, Mystic. How you doing? Lola. How's the game? The game is fantastic. Having a lot of fun. We just died for the first time, so that's
Yeah. Baby's first death.
cool. Yeah. Okay. Yes. 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 Blah blah blah. Focal point of infection. Cool. Get out of here.
Your fantasies should be studied, Denkovsky.
Ugh.
So the oh shit, there she is. Okay, yeah, she does not like being hit with the prototype.
And she's drawn to the fire, so she'll come toward it.
Halt,
Yes.
Steph,
Oh,
and
shit.
put your hands up.
Can you hit her with the prototype? Oh
Yes.
shit.
It does slow her down. She does not like it.
She's like right on your butt.
Yeah, I think that's what that heartbeat is. Oh boy, oh boy. Burn.
It was a pleasure to burn.
They definitely get a little bit of the like the horror aspect down. Okay, okay. I don't know where like the source of this infection is, but you know, we'll have a look at that some other time.
But the Shabnak's horrifying.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think it makes sense for the Shabnak to be this, you know, stalking creature as far as like Daniel is concerned, because he's an outsider of this town, and it's a like a manifestation of all the superstition and you know, almost treating him like he's an outside infection. They killed him like an animal, don't you get it? He went out for water, and as soon as he steppied over the threshold, someone slit his throat. Never seen so much
Can't
blood
get
in
over
all my life.
steppy.
I know. I'm like, what the fuck? I've never heard it pronounced that way.
But you've never heard it pronounced, I don't think, right?
I heard it pronounced as like step once, and like I have no mouth and I must scream.
Oh yeah.
Okay, okay.
Step.
According to Google's pronunciation guide, it is just step.
Steppy. Maybe they made it so like Demkoff is so pretentious, but like he doesn't know how to pronounce step.
Right?
He's that disconnected from the culture.
He's just gonna go out of his way to create his own sources for the fact that it is pronounced steppy in some other area.
Those ignorant buffoons can't even pronounce their own homes.
Bloody beasts. People like that need a muzzle and a leash. What beasts are you talking about, gentlemen? Who exactly do you plan to put on a leash, and can I join in?
Meow.
Well, we were assigned to keep order, but there's none left to keep. It's all gone to hell in a handbasket. People have lost their minds, stalking armed through the streets. Scaring off thieves is one thing, but this, they're rioting. Can't you hear the shots, Doctor? Their knives are bared. Like that, movie, Knives Out. Take one step in the street, you'll be choking on your own blood. I'll keep my windpipe unventilated, thank you very much. I was in a choir before the plague. I've got a two-shot if anything happens. I'll give them a scare. So, you need weapons, is that it? Between the two of us, we've got one gun. But what are we supposed to do with it? Shoot people? happy to scare folks or chase them off, but I draw the line at killing. I won't do it. You can keep it if you want, but count us out. I'll even give you the revolver. Not sure it bodes well for us that our patrolmen possess such high-minded virtue. Do you have the ammo for it? We do, but not much. It's a rare commodity. Maybe that's for the best. Shooting just makes noise. Only attract more of those fiends. If some thug comes at you, don't get trigger happy. Try threatening him. Shove the barrel in his face. Give him a scare. That'll buy you time to run. Only 2 things worth preserving in a riot. Your honor, your neck, and your ammo. That's 3 things. But no matter, I know what you mean. Cool. So, now we have a gun. Oh.
America, fuck
But
yeah.
God, if anything, he reloads about as slowly as Artemis. Hunt Showdown, this is not.
Какими судьбами? Воевать только не ждали, убивали.
Oh God.
Разговор.
They're all. Hey, Black Dragon, hey.
I hate white people.
Ow. Dude.
He did that himself.
He did that himself.
It's so good. How you doing, Rusted Bartender? It's like, Daniel doesn't even see them as people. Like, more or less. Also, getting punched made him really depressed. Yeah. Get back the fuck off.
А давай ко мне. Мало мы вас вешали.
Yeah. Stay the fuck back. I don't want to have to. Ow, Jesus. Okay, okay. I don't want to have to. I don't want to die straight away. Let's eat some coffee beans and just
More
run.
thoughts. More thoughts.
More thoughts. More thoughts. Bring me more thoughts.
Thoughts and prayers.
Мало мы вас вешали.
Yeah, you were all too happy to run at me when I wasn't pointing a fucking gun at you, huh? Oi, old hand, what you doing? Looking for someone? I am. Vaccine for the sandpest. You guys haven't seen it, have you? Holy cow, I do know you. You're that doctor from the capital. Dankowski. I never sign autographs, no offense.
Oh my God, what a dig.
I know, right? You got a minute to help us out, though? We're staking out a colleague of yours, Ruben, because a little bird told me he might be hiding here. I think that if you call him outside, he might just open the door. Have you tried knocking? Nah, he's locked himself in there. Barred the door, seems like. So we sat here to think about what to do. Arsony here had a way of had the idea of setting the warehouse on fire. I do love some arson. So he smells the smoke and comes dashing out. I think that's maybe a bit too much. Though I might change my mind, sure enough. It's been a long, boring wait. Spark, spark, light the flame, dance and shimmer, play the game. What a phrase. What did he do to you that made you want to burn him alive?
You know what that reminds me of? It's like if Hugh Laurie and Stephen Fry in the oh my God, the sports commentators video were arsonists. Like, play the game.
Yes.
All the hands on the steering wheel.
Creamy old England.
Strawberries and cream.
He stole Simon's body and must pay. God damn it, Arseny. Must you be such a dumbass? It was just a
Arseny?
minute ago I told you to. His name is literally Arseny. I asked you to keep quiet about that. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, you sure did forgore. Fine. He must have heard that Dankovsky, old man Simon's body went missing. We've been told to find the man who stole it, so we found him. So you think Reuben was the one who snatched Simon's body? Why would he do that? Do a bit of thinking. Someone took the body, and the very next day there's rumors that Isidore's assistant is hiding in the warehouses. A coincidence? Why would he hide if he's clean? Post hoc ergo propter hoc.
Oh God. Oh my God, post hoc, because it's like a, well, you're guilty too. Is that, because it's the post hoc fallacy where you say, okay, let's see, post hoc fallacy. Hold on. Let me put, oh my gosh. Post hoc ergo prompter hoc. After this, therefore, because of this is a logical fallacy, assuming that because Y followed event X X caused. Okay, so yeah, it's false causation.
Yep. And then it literally says, what is it? What, did you just have a stroke? Arseny, what did you say? I didn't get it. It's Latin. Means after this, therefore, because of this. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's nothing around here but buildings made of metal and stone. You are aware that metal will not burn, right? Don't teach me how to torch things, Dankovsky. I know my onions in doing things. Arseny, give me the matches. Ain't got any matches.
I love this like just screaming noise that won't stop.
I know, right?
It's very termitary.
What do you mean you ain't got no matches? How are you planning to light the kerosene? You're disgracing me in front of the doctor. Doc, you got any matches on you? I've got a revolver. Will that do? Get lost while you still can.
доктор! Ну и вали!
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to kill people now. I find it interesting that oh no. Oh geez, I'm getting way too stop it, Dankovsky. Pull yourself together. Wake up and take a step back. Everything can be changed. Everything can be changed, and I will do it. Yeah. Oh shit, he's got a lot of loot on him. Herbal mixture, meridom, morphine, bromide, white whip toxin, calomel, morphine crystals, and a bullet. Cool. Who's there? Get lost! Love the sounds of screaming in the background. Not the kind of screaming I usually prefer in my backgrounds. It's me, Dankovsky. How about you open up? It's not very convenient talking to a door. No, don't even bother. I'm busy, and besides, there's smoke and fumes in here. It's impossible to stay. Just don't. I really need to talk. It's a matter of life and death. Literally. Dankovsky, I told you no, I won't let you in. Not today. Come back another day. You're dead another day. What on earth is going on in there? None of your business. Don't cry. Please, I have a revolver. I do too, bitch. Reuben, you're lucky it's me. Your hideout was actually under siege by bandits. And what happened to them? I killed them. Don't you want to say thank you? You're no better than them, then. Just another Kane lackey, even though you arrived 2 days ago. I came here for Simon Kane. I want to get to the bottom of his death. I heard you might be able to help me with that. Lo-fi screams of infected village for studying and work productivity.
Yes.
It's very dystopian Soviet, like.
Oh my god.
I know I've said it before, but one of your favorite pieces of artwork to this day, like, is still like the lo-fi girl version of Jamie.
I love that. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Why would I? The bandits were convinced that you took Simon's body, and you believe them? What choice do I have? I traveled clear across the entire country, whatever country that is, to study a phenomenon that's dissolved like smoke. Right now, I'll take any lead. Dankovsky, I told you, I have a revolver. Come back tomorrow, or better yet, the day after. Won't have to point it at you. Tomorrow or the day after, you'll have a lot of explaining to do. Alright, so I guess we've staved off his death for now. Ruben begs for a day or two and flatly refuses to talk, and I could have just let those gentlemen get to him. Wow, Dankovsky.
The choice we could make.
Right? Let's see. You remembered where you parked your car? Ah, good job.
Hey, did your team member get any better?
Also, I find it interesting that the local thugs are speaking in a mix of like Russian and an occasional British.
Yummy.
Yummy.
Golly.
Too depressed.
Oh,
Let me
he's
have
the
some
thug.
fucking strychnine.
OG and a different string.
You're too high.
OG Goosebumps? Like, are we talking about like Goosebumps movie or Goosebumps show?
Question.
Both are excellent.
You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna leave these folks alone. My heart will be quickening with every drop of strychnine we feed to the pigeons in the park.
Is it the one with like the mask? Is it that one?
Ah. Oh hey, it's home. If I were a completely different character.
Oh fuck yeah, I love that one.
I could use some quiet.
Okay, this...
I remember like renting that from my local video store back in the day.
Okay, Broken Heart is over there. Like these streets.
You know the lines.
These are the streets I was raised on. It feels weird coming back to this place through Dankovsky's eyes. Like, it's a completely different feel as well because like this place is no longer like
a gunshot.
my home away from home, my little safe house. It's, you know, a foreign place to me.
Right? We feel the steppy.
The steppy. We'll never get over that.
Gala. It's so wrong.
Right? It's almost like we're, you know, they heard us saying Diath and we're just like, yes, we've got to one-up them.
The steppy.
Creature from the steppy. What the fuck is... Are we looting a furnace? Apparently we are.
Oh god, this music fucks.
No, this is very different to what Burak would have
It's
planned.
like it's kind of like slinky music in that one. Why is it like this like rock music? This feels like two Vampire the Masquerade bloodlines.
Shit, you're right. I almost expect like a big titty goth girlfriend like tending
Yeah,
the
she's
bar.
in the corner dancing over there.
Hell yeah, big titty step girlfriend. A steppy girl in a pub ballet. Are they even allowed to do this? Work in town? If that's Willow from the first game, then she should be dead by now. So I'm assuming it's a different girl. Mechanical piano. Pianist rejected Andre in the capital. He's despised pianists ever since. Meanwhile, I don't despise pianists. I've heard that Artemy has a rather large one.
Let's go.
Ooh, loot. There was, in fact, nothing in the furnace, which was a shame. Alright. We're going to talk to Mr. Stomerton here in a moment, because I'm going to take another quick bathroom break, because a lot of water in, a lot of water out.
I take a potty break.
Yeah. Everybody get up, stretch your legs, grab a drink, do whatever it is you need to do, and we will be right back. Oh, now it's like coming along into like
In the case of
it has
nuclear or
elements of the
radiological
previous version of the
fallout,
music.
people living around potential targets such as military bases and chemical plants may be advised to evacuate. Protection from radioactive fallout will require taking shelter in an underground area or in the middle of a large building. Fallout shelters can be any protected space where the walls and roof are thick and dense enough to absorb radiation. The more distance and time you put between you and the fallout particles, the better. After radiological or nuclear fallout, you shouldn't leave your shelter until officials say so. The length of your stay can range from a day or 2 to 4 weeks, depending on the extent of the contamination. People who are allowed to come out of hiding may be evacuated.
Alright everyone, we're back.
Woohoo! Welcome back.
Thank you. So yeah, you can kind of hear in the background now, it's a little muffled I think because I paused, but like it's like incorporates elements of like the previously chill music and like from the Broken Heart and like puts a cool new spin on it. Andre Stomerton, manic architect. An architect, pub owner, reveler, and murderer Uwu. Carrying on the ancient canon. Andre and I have studied together briefly at university. We met during the student riots. I stitched up his gunshot wound myself. An unexpected reunion. Andre always felt confined by dogma and morality. Only a fool could expect him to come to this town and settle for simply pouring Twyrene and nothing more.
Ooh, gonna grab a pint of frozen non-dairy dessert. What kind of non-dairy dessert?
That sounds delightful.
Us.
I'm gonna grab a pint of medication. Here we go.
You do look like a hero. From the front. But what about the
What?
other end? Bend over.
He has a great ass too.
Did he just say bendo?
Bend over.
Do have a heroic ass.
I have a heroic ass. This is America's ass.
Mm-hmm. Ash says, you know who else has large penis? Olympic jump skis.
Oh my god. Did you see the thing where have you heard of Penisgate from the Olympics?
Mm-hmm.
Where there's allegations of injecting hyaluronic acid into the penis.
Yes, Ash forced me to learn about this.
I'm so glad. Because, well, they had big penises, Ash, when they were being measured for their suits. And then they got bigger suits. And now their penises have shrunk down, maybe. Potentially.
Mm-hmm.
Big prawness. Big prawns.
Let's see. I see the dust of my beloved capital on this man's feet. Cue the fanfare. I'm sure we've met before. A curious establishment for you here. Some sort of workers' club for the local proletariat?
The proletariat.
Sat down and forced yourself to write tonight? Did a bunch of editing and writing? Hell yeah. I love
Hey,
that.
Tara!
It's always cool to, it's like Monica from Doki Doki Literature Club says, sometimes you have to force yourself to write. You know, sometimes the only way past a writer's block is through it. If you don't move your pen, you just end up with a puddle of ink. Let's see. Pub doesn't really cut it. You could call it an artistic den. Everyone comes in for basically the same thing, to drink and to shake loose their wildest thoughts and desires so they're more easily sloughed off. I call it the broken heart. And you're the owner. I find it interesting that he does not maintain eye contact in the way like pretty much everyone else does.
Yeah.
Occasionally looks up and just gives you this like piercing expression and then just goes back to staring at whatever he was looking at.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Andre Stamen, the Downgate, the alley of Heroes Ensemble, the other stairway round, the house, which earned me an expulsion from the Architects Guild. Yeah, like, because he was kicked out of the Architects Guild for, doing things like the Stairway to Heaven. Nobody, nobody thought that those things could be done, and that's why you see those stairways to heaven in the town. There's no way those things should be able to stand, but they do, and they're basically the prototypes for the polyhedron. My little brother and I designed them all, but he gets the laurels and I get the curses. That's just how things go. And now you're pouring drinks in a provincial pub. Let's see, really, I didn't know all of that was your work. It's an honor to meet you. And my joy. So, you've come from the capital. What's the situation? How is our university's Court of Miracles? Is Sir Pago still alive and kicking? The old bastard still owes me a lot of money, come to think of it. I didn't present my thesis there, but rather at the academy. My topic was a bit too bold for the university elders, I think. It's like, I want to cure death.
What a guy.
Yep. What, did you resurrect the dead or something? Almost. I was testing human boundaries, shoving Diath aside, let's say. Since you're here now, tell me, have you tried Twirine yet? It's a very special drink. The steppe herbs have a peculiar character. When infused in liquor, the effects on a man can be mind-blowing. Black raspberry chocolate chip. That sounds delightful. I admit, it's quite an addictive business. Architecture was getting old anyway. Not yet. You know, I'm glad to meet someone from my old life here. We'll talk again. I need to ask you something urgent now, though. Well, you are your own master, I suppose. Like they say, a man's life is his to ruin. How can I lighten your mood, then? I've heard some sort of medicine is being distributed from your establishment. An alleged vaccine for this devilish sand plague. Why not? No guts, no glory, or so they say. And those who seek glory often lose their guts, as well as their ability to eat, drink, and draw Briath. You must have heard this damn pest ran through here 5 years ago, right? The worms didn't just sit idly after that. They threw together a remedy. Dead gruel, they call it. The younger Olgimsky came to me and suggested I hand it out at the pub. Clever of him. Worms? What worms? You don't seem too concerned about the disease here. Doors wide open, guests getting drunk. A masquerade of Diath. Classic. Not afraid of creating a focus of infection, are you? Traditional medicine can lead to useful inventions. But I'm sorry, I have to doubt this. I'm pressing X to doubt. I wouldn't think you, of all people, would be scared of something like that. You're a doctor. It's some herbal concoction brewed with infected blood. There's some entrails thrown in for flavor. Make a tiny cut, rub on a smidgen, and then you go to bed breathing easy. A vaccination, if I've ever seen one. I mean, there's some, like, tangential, distant relation to medicine in there. In the form of, like, variolation, I guess. But, like, that's about it. Oh, even, yeah, closer to a variolation. You do understand this could put you in an early grave, don't you?
What's a variolation? I'll ask that question.
It was, taking, like, infected blood or pus from, infected people, you know, for instance, smallpox, you know, making a cut in the body, and then, you know, basically rubbing the infected material directly into it.
Oh yeah, like you can do with like smallpox, I think. Or like what's the one that like you can use like the pus like as it's like
Cowpox.
Yeah, cowpox. That's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm. And that's where the word vaccine comes from, because of the Latin word vacca for cow. We're learning all sorts of cool things about Latin today.
Yeah.
Look behind you. See that dancer? She had some of the stuff yesterday, then walked through a sick district to pay her lover a visit. And here she is now, dancing her feet off. You die in 5 hours from the sand pest, don't you? 8 if you're tough. And she's here like nothing's happened. I hope Olgimsky Jr. began his human experimentation with himself as the first subject. Don't panic, Professor. The Steppy concoction works, I'm sure of it. I was just about to try it on myself before you came in and distracted me. The dancer participated in this experiment and still lives. I need to examine her immediately. We'll return to this conversation later. Ooh. Now we have medical charts. And a note in day 2. Today, the town learned of the plague. Recalling the day 2 would be valuable for understanding the genesis of the epidemic. First, I must recall whether I opened the hospital. Otherwise, I'm of little use. God, Dankovsky's memory really is fucked, isn't it?
What are you worried about? That they'll chide you?
What are you buying? What are you selling?
What are you selling?
Okay. This is where we get to do the medical diagnosis shit, which I've been looking forward to this so much. Okay. Contains information about the patient, their lifestyle, and complaints. All complaints should be marked as symptoms, even though patients are often mistaken about their own conditions. It's like House says, everybody lies. Symptoms will help me diagnose the patient. When a symptom is marked in the casebook, I can ask more about it. So it makes sense to mark all complaints, even dubious ones. Later, I can remove the mark. Click the names of the disease here, then you can press X and confirm the diagnosis. Okay, we've got a lot of diagnoses here. Everything from acute bronchopathy to Twirine syndrome.
Oh, did the Yargashin send you? Why isn't he here? Why are you here? Who are you?
The Yargashin? What is that? I'm getting tired of your steppy riddles.
The Yargashin. What do you mean, or what do you need, Erdem?
I'm a doctor. I was told you traversed an infected district after a dose of dead gruel. I'd like to know how you feel now. Any complaints?
No complaints. I live well. It's just my heart that aches.
The heart, I see. What sort of pain? Stabbing? Burning? Is it constant, or do you only feel it in the evenings? Is it some sort of homosexual yearning?
Ooh. The best kind of yearning.
Mm-hmm.
It's sinking, fluttering, like a moth on glass. Someone lives in my heart. Not one of the Katangi.
Not one of the Hatanga?
Kalanga?
I have no clue how to pronounce this.
Katangi? Not of the kin, not of the people, not of the steppy.
Are such liaisons forbidden then? No matter. Tell me about your physical symptoms. What do you feel in your body?
The body doesn't suffer alone, Erdem. If there's pain, it's everywhere. My heart aches, my legs are shaking.
Knee is weak, arms heavy, mom spaghetti. That's more like it. Your legs are shaking, you say? How can you dance then?
No one here knows how well I dance. I used to dance elsewhere, not within the walls, out on the earth. With my feet, I spoke to Mother Botho. Then the lean year came. I went to the abattoir to pound the hides with my heels.
Aha, sanitary conditions at the main factory leave much to be desired.
The abattoir is hard. The termitary is hard. Couldn't live there. Cramped, stony, far from the earth. I left. Lost my shelter. Lost my heart. Now I dance within the walls.
Why couldn't you just return to the steppe?
What the fucking question is that? I told you, Erdem. My heart is in the steppe no longer. My heart aches. My heart tires. The steppe won't console it.
I see. Tell me, when did you first hear this Tips Fedora malaise?
Malaise.
Was it back in the termitary?
That is where I felt it. Where my legs began to shake. Where my heart grew heavy. Mugazar, a bad place.
Is that right? Thank you. How long you've been feeling unwell is essential information.
Bayushi Olgunagib. Have you asked your questions, Erdem? Do you need me anymore? Find out what you're looking up what that means.
I am.
Good.
But perhaps it's too recent. I feel like the wiki has not yet been updated. I'd like to have a closer look at you if you'll allow it. I may find other symptoms on your person.
Everyone here looks at me, Erdem. You can too.
Still, step back a bit from where you're the center of attention. You'll need to undress fully. Patient's body can provide both clues and false symptoms. Each symptom should be examined more closely by clicking. Symptoms found on the body can be recorded in the casebook. That's a pretty rapid heart rate. Inspection. Heart is racing. From dancing, or is it a symptom? She did complain about her heart. Strong build, clearly gets regular exercise. Doesn't look exhausted. Okay. So we have rapid pulse. That's all so far. Let's take a look at the back. Small mark here. A scratch, a minor injury? Or such an itch that she scratched until it bled? I suppose we should ask her about that. Nothing here that that is mentioned like scars, because I don't really think that makes much of a difference. Nothing on the backs of the arms. Take note of this. No marks here. Legs. Said her legs are shaking, but no sign of marks there either. Really not a whole lot to look at. Oh, here we go. Inflamed skin. Pimples, rash, bites. I don't know how I missed that. Oh. So, skin, we have potential rash. Okay, let's try talking to her. Let's see.
What do you want now, Erdem?
Just to ask you some questions about what I saw on your body.
I'm no Menku, Erdem. I only know the Earth's body. The human body, I don't know it. What can I tell you?
But you do know something about your own body. Tell me, does your heart only beat like that after dancing, or all the time?
My Zirkin, this wayward heart of mine, it beats all the time now, as if I've been dancing, never in its proper place, always trying to leap out to embrace its beloved.
Not sure this is about love. A rapid pulse is a common symptom of several diseases.
I don't know why you're asking these questions, but if Andre Hakai sent you, that's how it should be.
What happened to your back? The skin is inflamed, scratched. A rash or some sort of acne?
My back's burning, Erdem. So bad that sometimes I scratch until it bleeds. It only calms with cold things.
Can you remember if you've been bitten by an insect?
I can't. It's autumn. Who can? Lots of gnats buzzing around. TM alone. But when a gnat bites, it's better the next day. My back just burns worse and worse.
An insect could carry an infection, though. Yes, that's the most realistic hypothesis. A game hypothesis.
Thanks for watching.
Could add insect bites. Okay, so we have rapid pulse, we have insect bites. I do like how it narrows down the potential diseases. Okay. Let's see. Lymphotonitis. Natural focal disease caused by Yersinia pestis bacteria. That sounds familiar. Wasn't that the type of bacteria that carried the Black Death? Infection occurs through contact with infected patients, contaminated water, or mosquito bites carrying the bacteria.
Yeah?
The infected experience muscle weakness, headache, in some cases dizziness. The bite area becomes itchy. Feel like this is probably the most likely. Investigation will cease for today. In evening, you'll be notified whether the diagnosis was correct at the still water.
Find out. You ready to commit?
Oh no.
You can always go back in time if you fuck it up.
I suppose so. Yeah, it's the only one that has the most it's not a whole lot to go off of, but it's what we have. Just like real life, yeah. All right, let's.
You can always go back in time if you fuck it up.
True.
Is that how real life works?
I guess so.
Good.
We have locked the fuck in, and of course. Okay. Dankovsky's signature is mildly more legible than the average doctor.
Incredible. He's such a bitch, even in his signature.
Right? He's just like, at least you can make out the D. This could be a prescription for Cialis, for all you know. Let's see. I've determined the dancer's diagnosis. It's not sandpest. Sandpest could have been suppressed by another disease in the organism of the dancer. I need to find more cases like this. So this is basically where we get the idea that other diseases could be suppressing the sandpest. And by doing that, we find out a way to slow down the sandpest long enough to catch it and develop a vaccine. It's like that episode of The Simpsons where Mr. Burns is test positive for literally everything.
Incredible.
Although I have it on good authority from Transfem, who is a molecular biologist and could literally develop viruses if she wanted to, that this is how epidemiology works to an extent.
He shouldn't strut around like that. When the cat's away, the mice will play.
Hey, while you were back there toying with my dancing girl, I remembered they opened some deranged lab in the capital to exterminate Diath. It was called something funny. Erotica, maybe? Daniil Dankovsky's lab in another life where he's just a porn star and, like, studies the science of porn. Right up your alley. Right up your alley. I see you're a quick study in disdain. It's Thanatica. And what have you heard about it? You see, you and I are not just fellow students, we're fellow sufferers. My creations are also on the kill list for, what was it? Intellectual extremism and anti-humanism. I've been checking in occasionally, curious as to what else they'll decide to chop up. I don't just mean the architecture. And here we are in the wake of both of those measures. The polyhedron of Damocles hanging over my lodgings. That's one of your creations too, isn't it? Recognize my signature style, did you? It's mine, all right. Mostly my brother's, though. He's a genius, a shining brilliance. I should introduce the two of you, though it can wait for now. Tell me, what did you think of my dancing girl? I do hope you're asking me as a doctor. I, Dankovsky, have no time for women. What, you mean you'd refuse to answer as a customer? What exactly did you presume? Come on now. I've a whole ethnographic museum here, you could say. Heard of the herb brides yet? Their bare feet they touch the earth, and the earth bears the twire. Then I bear it down into a fantastic liquor. Everyone's happy. Let's get back to business. We'll have time for small talk when we survive. You've gone dull, man. No matter, our town will sharpen you up. Well, you've got a point. What about the dancing girl? How does she feel after the dead gruel? Is he talking about foot wine? I mean, yes and no. The dancing of the herb brides helps break apart the ground so that the herbs can take better root and grow as a result. It's a whole thing. She has a different infectious disease, potentially contagious. She says she lived in the termitary until recently. She must have contracted it there. But it's not the plague. Anything else can be cured, and you're just the man to do it. What do you say? Will you treat our Hulan? Wait, did you say Hulan? I know that name. She said she was in love, and he wasn't a man of the step. Andre, how do I count it? Tomorrow. She'll die of the plague tomorrow, and the next day I'll meet her lover at the warehouses. Dankovsky, and you're telling me you didn't try Twirine? Maybe you don't need it with that head of yours. Do you hear yourself? You just assured me Hulan has some malady other than the sand plague, and now you're raving sheer nonsense? I need to take a breath. You told me Hulan walked through a plague district to see her lover. Her lover's a bandit, is he not? He looks just the part. As kind a soul as you're likely to find, all bark no bite. You know what he calls you, medical lot? Sawbones. I learned that from him. Big City Sawbones, that's him. He's the one who told me Hulan died of the plague. So now Dankovsky is literally just playing, like, 4-dimensional chess. Thinking of, like, stuff that will have happened in the future if he's not there to prevent it. I fucking love this game. Alright, Tibbs, have a good night. Thanks for being here and have a good weekend. But she's standing right there, as alive as they come. Really, Dankovsky, take a seat, maybe rest a little. You're spouting some high-caliber nonsense. Is it your lack of sleep talking? Or did you have a little too much of the good stuff? Yes, I'm rambling from lack of sleep. All I meant to say is that I suspect Hulan has the plague after all. How's that? You're making my head spin. What about that other malady you found? Was that a mistake? No, she's infected with something else and it slows down the plague. It's just a hypothesis. A game hypothesis.
Thanks for watching.
Needs testing, but it would explain everything. The whole peculiar clinical picture. Huh. I figured the healthier you are, the better your chances of survival. Turns out the plague gobbles down the sick more slowly. Not to her taste, perhaps. It's not proven yet, just a hypothesis, but it's the best lead I have. So, what now? You make Hulan your lab rat and shut down my pub? I need to speak with the local authorities as soon as possible. I need a research facility, people, emergency powers. Look at you, all bossy. Did you learn that from directing test tubes back in the capital? Did they goose step for you like good little soldiers?
Oh no.
Excuse me, are you comparing me to some sort of Nazi? They sure did. By the way, I'd like a sample of this dead gruel. You better destroy the rest of your stock, for your own sake. Holy shit, my mania is off the fucking charts. I am about to have a heart attack. Morphine.
Why would it matter?
That little Meridorm. We have the suspicious potion. Andre no longer has the vent.
You're not strong enough for my strongest. You can't handle my strongest potion.
Let's see. O Sancta Simplicitas. The authorities in the town hall should be informed that Vlad the Younger is poisoning people. Can't stop this epidemic with folk remedy. Alright. Let's start running in the 90s. Holy shit, we run fast. Eat shit out of me.
Running in the 90s?
You remember that song, right?
Yes.
Now, look at how fast, like, we were just...
This is what happens when you take power thirst.
Ah! Is he saying this stuff out loud? He might be.
I hope so.
Hey. Get the fuck away from me. I find the mix of like Russian and English to be like very funny. Oh. And in this timeline, Bad Grief is already dead. Hey, asshole. Ooh. Back to lo-fi screaming for work and productivity. Yup. Alright. Running in the 1890s. Ooh, let's look at this art. This'll make me depressed. They can't get enough. The blood is real. A little sippy of bromide. Alright. Guys, I went and tested the weird vaccine slot. Ooh, new mind map. The Haruspecs. I've been told that I've been sought after by a local butcher. He wants to talk. He looks very out of place in the town hall. So for those who don't know, the Haruspecs is Artemi Burak, the star of Pathologic 2. Yeah.
What if fish had hair? Fucked up.
That would be fucked up. You know, kind of like the fur trout, or otherwise called the fur-bearing trout.
What?
Although supposedly it may be a thing of legend. Perhaps it is merely a thing of folklore. Yeah, okay. They are fictional creatures reportedly found in the Arkansas River, Northern America, and Iceland. That.
Thank you for
I can believe that that
inserting
shit
your
exists in
tip.
Arkansas.
What
Right.
if fish had hair and butt cracks? Really fucked up.
That would be even more fucked up, yes, Ash. Hairy frogfish are not actually hairy, but they do have, like, tendrils that look like hair. And now Ash is going to look up hairy frogfish because I said frog. But yes, that one does appear to be real. Yes, the Bachelor's love rival. Look at him. Haruspecs, Artemi Burak, Cub, Ripper. This man seems to have as many names as people who knew him. He was a local healer, or Menku, a surgeon, a half-blood, a killer, not liked, but respected. He completely failed to understand what truly made his hometown so fascinating. We were like two people walking from the same street from opposite ends. I like that he's literally holding a human heart and a scalpel. Me just being like, oh yeah, this will get some crazy cash value at the dead item shop.
Yeah, Lola was just ready to like just off people.
Okay. But like, hear me out. On the first day, your reputation goes down to the lowest it can possibly be. So you can just murder as many people as you like once your reputation hits 0 in the video game.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the next day, your friend Lara helps you rebuild your reputation. So between that time, you've got a nice comfortable window where you can harvest as many organs as you want. You know, if you're able to beat the people, into submission to take them from them.
In any case, it's nice to be home.
Sounds like a different voice actor, but who knows? At first, I thought they had refurnished the town hall. Then I realized the furniture is the same, but it's the smell that changed. A new person. Have I got some special scent? Careless Whisper starts playing. Every person has a special scent, M-Shen. You are no exception. I will probably regret asking, but what is it I smell of?
Hot.
Your clothes smell of soot and grime. Those who live in the capital and have only just come off the train always smell like that. Harry Frog sounds like a euphemism. Is that what you meant? Because euphonium, I think, is a different word entirely. Maybe I'm wrong.
Is that a euphonium?
I don't know. As for your flesh, you are not drinking enough water. Your body is dehydrated. That makes it smell of pond scum. Your system is telling you it needs water, but looks like you're not listening to it. Diagnosis by smell. That's a new one. This keen sense of smell runs in the family. Father always used to know who was going to knock on our door before it happened. People thought it was some sort of sorcery, but it was just the smell of their dirty, disease-ridden bodies, the very ones he worked with day in, day out. Most peculiar gift, and one more useful for a hunter than a doctor. Depends on how you look at it. A disease, Emshen, often does manifest as a smell, especially if it's somewhere deep in the organs. I'm too heavily burdened with my education and my academic degree. I have a bachelor's degree. Don't you know? You'd better take that into account if we are to work together. Qui addit scientiam addit et laborium. Holy shit, Daniel. Was your bachelor's degree in being a pretentious asshole? Let's see. Qui addit scientiam. Yeah, so what does that actually mean? Okay. It's he who increases knowledge increases sorrow. I haven't spent my whole life here, you know. I've been studying medicine. Just returned a few days ago. Ah, yes, of course. You're an educated person. Atmi Burak, the man of two worlds. It's phenomenal how those shamanistic practices coexist with medical knowledge in your head. It might just be what you lack, Emshen. You're a stranger here, and it's limiting your options a lot. I could help you. I wouldn't say no to an extra doctor, but your, steppy practices might be a problem, I'm afraid. The patients won't be pleased if you sniff them head to toe like some sleuth. Looks like you're so impressed with my sense of smell, Emshen, that you're gonna joke about it for the rest of the day. Joke all you want, then. But keep in mind, I'm a local, and I'm allowed to cut open bodies. You're not. What are you going to do about that? Why do you think I'm not allowed to dissect bodies? I'm a certified specialist. Dissecting is part of my job. Such is our way. In our land, cutting someone's flesh can only be done by the one who knows the lines, an heir to the long taglur. So this is a very consistent cultural practice throughout the games, in that these people have taboos where basically only the Menku, kind of a mixture of like religious surgeon, shaman, and butcher all in one, are the only ones who are allowed to cut open human bodies. Your customs are giving me migraines already. Drinking clean river water is forbidden. Dissection is also forbidden. I got out of bed on my left foot. Any penalties for that? It's not about that, Emshen. Or not just about that. Knowledge of the lines is sacred in our lands. Only special people are allowed to plunge their hands into a body, either a living one or a dead one.
Could you plunge your hands into Daniel's body?
Just the whole fist.
Oh my god, yeah.
One from each end.
He knows the lines.
Anyone who breaks the rule will face punishment. Well, you have a point there. Haven't thought of that. We will indeed need to dissect bodies. What's in it for you? My town is dying before my eyes. My father is dead already. I cannot just stand idly by. That's noble, but I must warn you. If we fail, and fail we shall, it's just a matter of the number of victims. Then we'll be on trial. You as my accomplice. Are you ready for that? I am. Good. How did it go? The world's a hospital where every man must play a part and die in agony. So fucking dramatic. My decision echoes in the future. Me and Barak agreed to help each other in fighting the Sandpest. I could find a good use for his hands.
Couldn't we all?
Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of different things sorted out for this day. Perhaps we can go back to day 2. Okay, first I must recall whether or not I opened the hospital. I think we should head back to that. But we can talk to Saburov.
A learned man knows the contents of everything and isn't content with anything.
What a line delivery.
Right?
Is this what they needed AI for?
So flat. Tankovsky, you're back. This means I've won. Won what? And from whom? My assistant was certain you'd try to flee the town. We even made a wager, but you came back, which means my assistant owes me. So that's the reputation I have. Nulla dies sine vinculus confrangentibus. Holy shit. I need to... Let's see. Nulla dies sine vinculus confrangentibus. So, nulla dies sine linea is, so let's see. No day without something. I don't know what vinculus confrangentibus means. Yeah. How about we split the pot? I'm a generous man. I'll take only half. If you save this town, I'll give you all the winnings, fair and square. For now, I'll keep them. Deal. That's a great title for my memoir. How I Saved the Town for 10 coins. You haven't even started saving it yet, and you're already writing memoirs. I like your optimism, but we should demarcate the scope of work first. Did you examine the dancer? What's your diagnosis? I did examine her. Let me be frank. That vaccine won't protect anyone. The subject has the plague. I suspected as much, but hoped that... Are you certain, Dankovsky? The medical term is intercurrent disease. One illness can slow down the progression of another. The dancer is ill with more than just the sand fever, and that's why she's still alive. Alas, her days are numbered. I had forgotten what the term was. Let's see. Intercurrent illness. Intercurrent illness is the development of a new disease or illness occurring during the progress of another disease. May not be related to the others. An intercurrent illness in the context of this module. Okay, interesting. But yeah, apparently this is an actual medical phenomena that can stop other diseases from progressing as fast, but usually not the case. I see. Listen, Dankovsky, I'd like you to take charge of the Epidemic Emergency Command. It will give you the authority to issue decrees on quarantine measures, on supply logistics, on anything else upon which our salvation depends. Perfect. I'm tired of seeing the results of other people's decisions. He's so full of himself.
What a dick.
I
love
know.
him.
But like, he's so eager to rewrite the story that he's like, no, it's because people weren't listening to me. We need a doctor who's ready to make decisions, like Isidore Barak did 5 years ago. But first, we need to inform Vlad the Younger of his dismissal. We should hand everything over to you. Tell him it's my personal order. I want to look that man in the eye myself. Dead gruel from steppy savages. Could have destroyed the entire town. Make no delay. We'll still need to reorganize the emergency command's operations. Tell me, what will you need to start off, Dankovsky? I need to set up a hospital. I need a space, and I need people. Orderlies, I mean, not patients. I need patients too, but there won't be any shortage of those. We will provide you with orderlies. You'll have volunteers starting today. Finding a space will be trickier. Not just any building will do, will it? Something spacious with plumbing, or at least access to clean water, ideally with windows for ventilation. Here's a list of places I can think of. The cathedral, the theater, the termitary, and the polyhedron. Well, folks, we all know which building is canonically the hospital, don't we?
Yay!
It's the cathedral.
Yay!
All of them are large and can fit many people, though they were built for other purposes. You should visit them yourself to see if any will still serve. Alright, I've had a glance at some of these, but I wasn't really paying attention. I need to make my choice as soon as possible. Come back to Town Hall when you've made up your mind. We'll work out the remaining details, equipment, operating procedure. In the meantime, I'll look for some work hands. The decision maker shouldn't have to see to everything personally. No need to spread yourself too thin. Thank you for your cooperation, Saburov. Get fucked, Olgimsky Jr. The faster checkmate is in 2 moves, if I played the same way they run this town. Saburov considers the polyhedron as a suitable location. Even if it's not, it's worth looking at up close. English muffins are done. Ooh. What kind of services are held at the cathedral? Vlad the Younger decided to save the town with some suspicious remedy made from the steppy people. I need to talk to him immediately before all hell breaks loose. Well, now we've rewritten some of the future at least.
With every breath, your soul drains slowly away. So just keep your mouth shut and don't let it slip out.
That's not how that works. Hello, Dankovsky. I've been expecting you. I've heard rumors you disapprove of the vaccination methods we've been forced to use. Let me say in my own defense, however imperfect, it's better than nothing. I have. Your father in the town was boasting about it. Where does this vaccine of yours come from? You see, I've had reason to study the kin's way of life. That is, our workers, whom my father unjustly considers subhuman. It's not true. During the first outbreak, they fabricated a makeshift remedy for the sandpest, and now I've taken it upon myself to issue a vaccination decree. I mean, the kin themselves have historically been less susceptible to the plague, And that was because the closer they were to Mother Bodho and to her vision of thinking and acting like a herd of animals, the more that the plague overlooked them. Let's see. Let me get this straight. You ordered the whole town treated with some herbal mush you got from the steppe people. Are you out of your mind? No day without breaking chains and smashing bonds. Hell yeah.
Let me get this due.
A state of emergency doesn't give you carte blanche to insult me. Yes, it does. I have a permit. It says I can do whatever the I want.
I do what I want.
Restrain yourself. Do you think I'd issue the decree if I didn't know the vaccine works? The testing took place in the termitary. You wouldn't be allowed inside as my father is. Let's say touchy about that area. But there's Stomatin's pub as well. You can check there. I've already checked. And so? The dancer is still alive because a different illness is slowing down the sandpest progression. She has a day left. No more. It's an anti-Vlad permit. Younger and older. Truly? That's worrying. I've been checking on Hulan every couple of hours and they keep telling me she's fine. Does this mean the vaccination decree has to be revoked? We sent a copy to the Stillwater for you. Burn it in the fireplace. We'll have to replace your decree with something more sensible, but I'll keep the order written down. A memento of my acquaintance with your remarkable town. You may have trouble believing it, but I'm glad actually. Glad that a doctor will be leading the fight against the epidemic. I only accepted this position because others were afraid of making mistakes. I hope we don't part as enemies. We'll likely have to work together in the future. Yeah, Vlad the Younger has historically... Vlad the Elder has always seen the kin as subhuman, as just workers, you know, to run the termitary, as gristle for the mill. But Vlad is almost kind of the opposite way. He is obsessed with the kin to the point of fetishization, like a weeaboo.
I like that for him.
We'll see.
We need a weeb.
Return to the Stillwater, and I'll arrange to move the emergency command there immediately. You'll be assigned a personal secretary to help with the paperwork. He'll explain all the details. From now on, your decrees will decide the fate of the town. Congratulations, Stankovsky, and my condolences. You did what you could, which was brave. And like all acts of bravery, it was risky. Jesus
Christ. A
Christ.
clean mouth and an honest hand will protect a man in any land.
I'm so manic right now. It's just another manic Monday. Oh, oh, oh.
Dear.
Oh, oh.
Just my fun day.
Oh, oh, oh. Look at how fast I run, day. So fast.
This is what happens when you do PCP.
God, like, I love that, you know, we can kind of bounce jokes off of one another. It's like, these jokes may not be funny for anyone else, but they're funny for you and me, and that's what fucking matters.
It's the anti-Vlad permit. That's the best kind of permit.
Ooh, stop staring at me. Push over.
Stop staring at me.
I'm you, idiot. Oh, we've got quite a gathering here. Ah, it's Mark Immortel. We love that motherfucker.
Hey, tragedians!
Staring harder. Mark Immortel, impresario, director of the local theater. All the world's a stage, and so on and so forth. Clearly a man as educated as he is jaded by his own intellect, prone to perceiving reality on too many levels. He sees beyond the fourth wall. I don't think he said a single word to me in seriousness.
One got a nod, one got a wink, the third one gets the hint already.
That's a different voice actor. How dare you?
Yeah, you said that last time.
Mm-hmm.
It's not right.
What an honor to have such a distinguished guest at our rehearsal. Or do you count as a participant already? How can I help you, Dankovsky? Yeah, he does still have those fiercely sharp eyebrows. They're like fucking iron filings. You know what I mean?
They're doing the work. Yeah.
I've been tasked with finding a suitable location for a hospital. So you decided to drop by the theater? You've got a sense of humor, I'll give you that. I wanted to make a gallows humor joke, but I'm not sure what form of capital punishment we're practicing these days. I suppose I'll just find out. Unless I die of sandpest first. Oh my, you're in a dramatic mood today. Quite the role you've chosen for yourself. That's what our times are, dramatic. I've come to tell you we're setting up the hospital here. This is non-negotiable. Oh, is it? So you're taking my theater by force, then? Imagine the immersive performances. Spectators lying in cots instead of sitting in chairs while Death herself stalks between the rows, rolling dice to find her newest players. Dankovsky's like, I too can be a dramatic bitch.
Oh my god.
It sounds enticing, and it also betrays what an amateur you are. People come to the theater for a fantasy, Dankovsky, to be safe in make-believe. The audience only loves death when it can't hurt them, and if the blood that soaks the stage is real, then who will come here at all? But if today there's no hospital, tomorrow there's no crowd. Make an investment in your audience. If they don't rest here, they'll rest in a grave. And then who's all this for? The angel that presided o'er my birth said, little creature formed of joy and mirth, go love without the help of anything on earth. I've never heard that poem before. Wide flew the crowded gates of theaters, and a pale, frightful audience, with their souls looking in perturbation through the glare of a convulsive laughter, sat and shouted. What else can I say when even the prompter has frozen in silence? To hell with it.
Oh, it's by William Blake.
Okay.
Let's see. It's the angel that presided over my birth said, little creature formed of joy and mirth, go love without any help of anything on earth. And that's the whole poem. So they're just saying two different poems to one another.
Gotcha, yeah. Epic poetry battles of history. Mark Immortel versus Daniel Dankovsky. Begin. It's not my hospital. It's ours. Our hospital, comrade. The hospital will be established in the theater. I need to report this to the town hall. Yeah, the polyhedron isn't a good... oh, geez. Hi there. You. Have I heard it right? You've ordered the theater closed, leaving our troupe with nary a hope for sustenance, and the good people of this town bereft of our performances. If you have a more suitable place for a hospital in mind, I'm all ears. The cathedral, the termitary, or even the polyhedron. Are there not enough spacious buildings in the town for you, and yet you choose to come to the theater itself? What kind of town is this? Every passerby knows how things should be done better than I do. Listen, what's that costume you're wearing? Prop like any other, used for performances. You don't think we walk around like this in our everyday lives, do you? The fabric has a dense weave. The beak can protect the respiratory tract. And how many do you have, the costumes? This is where we get the idea to give all the orderlies these costumes to protect them from the plague.
Sick.
It's not a beak, it's a claw. Consider it a pointing finger. We have enough of them for a crowd scene. Yeah, because Clara, the changeling, she always said that these are not birds, they're fingers. And Baraka's like, really? And she's like, yeah, I talked to them. They said, we're not birds, we're fingers.
Oh.
Excellent. That's exactly the kind of scene I need. We'll use these costumes for protection against the plague. It wasn't enough for you to take our theater, and now you're taking our props too? Jesus Christ, this one is just such a dick move. Pretend it's just another pantomime. The desperate doctor steals the props from the poor players. You're an actor, aren't you? So act. Sometimes you just have to be an asshole. It's good to be the king. Holy shit, I'm running fast here. Just imagine, like, Artemy trying to keep up with Daniel as he just Sonic the Hedgehogs his way over to wherever he needs to go.
My god. It's like you're on any, like, escort mission and Daniel's the player character and Artemy is just the person you're escorting. You have to keep coming back to be like, fucking hell, you're so slow.
Help, I'm being attacked by zombies.
Leon!
Like, yep.
Help!
Like, God fucking damn it. All right.
It's a crow-eat-crow world.
Oh, it's just you. What's the point? Plans like shadows fade away with the setting sun. You see them too? The shadows? Do they talk to you? What? In what sense? This town is driving me mad. Sometimes it feels like I'm talking to the shadows of the dead. I hope that's only a figure of speech, Stankowski. We're counting on you. We need you sane. What about the hospital? Have you found a place for it? I have. Malcolm Immortel agreed to give up the theater. Theater? I was rather hoping for a fortress, but perhaps the tragedy of our demise befits a bigger stage instead. Now's your last chance to object. The faster we act, the better our chances. No objections. I was the one who told you to consider it in the first place. The theater it is. Tell me, what do you need? We need people. The more the better. Recruitment of orderlies is already underway. Some volunteers experienced the first outbreak, which I suppose is an asset. We're also looking for anyone with even minimal medical knowledge, in the hopes of finding competent assistance for you. The disease needs to be studied. I need patients who don't succumb to the sand pest right away, like Stamerton's dancer. They look relatively healthy, but they carry the plague. Isidore developed a simple test for the sand plague way back when. Yes, I'll find orderlies who are trained to administer it. You'll have your patients. I'll try to organize everything by tomorrow morning. Anything to stop this. I just hope it's not already too late. What do you think? It's not too late. You're doing the right thing, Saburov. The town owes you. Cool. Achievement unlocked. Day 2 is now available. So now that we know that we set up a hospital and we know where that hospital is, we can go back and change some things, I guess. I may have been basically cutting out some of the exploration there by just leaping straight to the conclusion of the theater, but you know, like, I feel like this game, if any game series would not begrudge you for using meta knowledge, it's got to be this one.
Right, because this game relies so much on meta knowledge. What if something really fucking cool happens if you go to the other ones, though? What if it, like, rewards you for not going the meta knowledge route? I don't know.
I think we'll leave that one for next Friday, though, because
Totally.
yeah, my voice is starting to go, and I think it's probably best that I take an early night.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, but hey, this has been a whole lot of fun. I've been enjoying just kind of. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed that, please feel free to like, subscribe, leave a comment, do all the cool things that make the algorithm go brr. And a big shout out to my tier 2 subscribers, Valterai and Fizzypuff. However you support me, it helps me make as much content as I can. So thank you once again for watching, and remember that the world is only as dark as we allow it to be. So light it up.